We're rolling, right. I thought I'd bring you this week's video from London. I'm at the NICE show, so I'm going to go inside and pick out my top 5 fragrances. Let's go. Okay, we're in. I'm going to show you my top 5 picks of the entire NICE show. But before I do that, I just want to take you to a Davidoff event I went to a couple of nights ago, which was for the release of the brand new Cool Elixir Saffron Mineral. What a stunning venue. This had cool evening jazz club vibes. The Negronis were flowing, as was the conversation, and the room smelled amazing. Saffron Mineral is a mineralic, spicier take on the original Cool Elixir. This one adds some red, juicy apple. The perfumer is Quentin B, so you know this one is smelling good. Does that guy ever miss? I'm here with Chris at Kinetic Perfumes. First time smelling the line actually, and they're all great, but the one I've picked out is called Aura. This is beautiful. I'd say a very versatile, wearable fragrance. It's got a freshness, but a sweetness to it as well.
A little bit, but still in the same time, it's very creamy, powdery, and fruitiness is not synthetic.
Yeah.
It's a very origin, so it's a perfect fragrance for and typical unisex first of all. Yeah, so you can wear it comfortable as well as share with your girlfriend as well. But still, you know, we try to do as much as possible fruity, but without the synthetic vibes. Yeah. So,
yeah.
It was quite tough to do it. That's why we use some kind of powdery nose to make it more creamy, more well blended.
Yeah.
And I believe that the result is really good. Yeah.
It's very smooth. It's got a nice sweetness, bit of a gourmand flourish to it, but just a really great everyday wear. I'm a fan of Aura from Kinetic Perfumes. Are you Mark?
No. The brand is Mystery more than Mark.
Yeah.
But people call me by the name. I'm Daniel, but people
You're
call
Daniel?
me by the name
Okay, Daniel, right. I'm here with Daniel with the brand Mystery Modern Mark, and you're from the Netherlands?
Yes,
yeah?
in Netherlands, yeah.
Yep. And the fragrance I've picked out from this brand as one of my favourites is this one. It's called Oud Blues. It does have a bit of a blue fragrance profile. It's more complex than that. There's more going on. It smells quite unique, I would say. Can you just give me a few words about Oud Blues and where the idea came from?
I got inspiration from Marrakesh, Morocco. I like Arabesque walls, so I was inspired by a mosque there. Whilst I was there was a guy playing the music out there, so it was like blues, right? So I just wanted to capture the art, the blues music on there, and a touch of what represents Morocco when it comes to perfume. They like oud, so I wanted to bring a subtle wood to it. So it's a combination of art, music, and then something that symbolizes Marrakesh. So that's why I got the name Oud Blues. So a lot of people, when they hear the name Oud Blues, it's going to be like a strong oud, but it's a subtle wood, a very beautiful wood.
Just giving it a real good, strong backbone, I would say.
Lavender, plum, sage.
Yeah, plum. There's some lavender, so it's got a really nice sort of masculine lavender backbone running through the fragrance. It's a great scent. It's strong as well. So if you're looking for something that is on the fresh side, but also strong and complex, a versatile fragrance you could wear whenever you like, definitely check out Oud Blues. One of my picks of the NICE show.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daniel.
All right, you're welcome. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I'm sure you know this brand. I'm with Quentin, brand owner of Sora Dora. I love this brand. A new one that I've smelt, well, it's not new in your collection, but new to me, is 7. I just think it's such a wearable fragrance. Can you tell me a little bit about it and where the idea came from?
Yeah. You know, I grew up in the boutique of my mother, so it was a little boutique, and the artistic director who touched me the most and who inspired me, it was Yves Saint Laurent, actually. And especially with one perfume who was M7. And M7 is now discontinued and reformulated, but it was such an iconic fragrance. And what was very interesting, it was he recreates masculine perfume without passing by a classic fougere. And so it was exactly the idea of how to create a masculine fragrance without doing this classic French fougere. So it's more Nambury accord with benjoin and vanilla, with a very sparkling opening. And the base note is just a hint of patchouli and a hint of oud as well, for making this woody vibe. It's so good, honestly, it's so good. And for the little story, the perfume was so iconic that even Tom Ford, as an artistic director of Saint Laurent 20 years later, he recreated this perfume also.
Yeah, so this is the Sora Dora version or interpretation of
so
7.
It's also a tribute to Yves Saint Laurent because he inspired me a lot.
Yeah, it's really, it's masculine, it's assertive. I love this fragrance. So this is one of my picks of the niche show of new things that I've smelled. We just got to give a quick mention to your new fragrance, which I also enjoy, Raphael.
Yeah, Raphael.
So this is like a clean, musky sort of fragrance.
Yeah, exactly. The Raphael scent is about a person who inspired me also a lot in my life. It was someone who was a very, very tough life. You know, he was working in a coal mine. He was sacrificing his whole life for his family. And but you know, the paradox was he was always very happy. And so I was just thinking how to recreate the spirit of this guy in perfume. And so what is the best than a perfume that you can wear everywhere, every time, every season, every mood. And so that's how we create Raphael. It's mostly a fusion of sensual and sexy musk with pink pepper and iris.
Yeah, it is very sexy. You said it right there. It's got a bit of a fresh, clean laundry, breezy sort of vibe. And it is the sort of fragrance, because it's a sensual, musky scent. You can wear it any occasion, any time of year. Super versatile. Lovely new release from Sora Dora. Thanks, Quentin. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm with Ali at Hormone Fragrances. I've known this brand for a few years, but they've got a new line of fragrances. Look at these bottles. They all smell great, but one that I've picked out is Ephorian, which is like a creamy, sweet sort of fragrance.
It's a floral, sweet fragrance, yes. At the top note, we have the mandarin. We have also the bergamot. At the heart base, we have the jasmine. We have the rose, and at the base note, we have the musk dominating the base note, and also we have the caramel. So this is our new introduction. This is one of the 4 collections or fragrances that we are introducing within the CD variant collection.
Yeah, it's great. Love the bottle, and that sweet caramel in the base is just beautiful. Very sensual, sexy fragrance. Ephorian from Hormone. The next one I've picked out is from one of my favorite brands and my favorite people. So this is a brand new release from Kajal. It's called Whispering Oud, and it really, this is just, it's a little bit creamy. It's got a good woody backbone. It's this sort of cloudy, ethereal sort of fragrance. Can you just tell me a little bit about Whispering Oud and what the notes are?
So, Whispering Oud, from the name, there is an oud in it, but it whispers to you, so it comes in like in vibes and in ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
And the main inspiration of the notes, so there's some honey, there's some the oud, there's some dry citrus notes in it. The main inspiration of picking the notes comes from the story itself. So the fragrance is part of a 12 series of fragrances, and each fragrance is a chapter in a book that we've created. So the book comes like with every scent that we release, we'll get one chapter, and it tells the adventures of the Princess Leia.
It's beautiful artwork. I love the artwork for it. Yeah.
Who has to restore and bring back the 12 elixirs. So she has adventures where she meets different people, different creatures and animals. She collects these ingredients. She mixes them based on old formulas that she has. inherited from her grandmother and from the past. And from that, you get the 12 fragrances. So chapter 1 is the Whispering Oud, and you can find different symbolism on the cap, little Easter eggs of what happens in the chapters and what's coming up in the next one.
It's a beautiful bottle.
Yeah,
and
like-
the oud is not too strong either. It's just quite a very soft, palatable oud. It's just a great fragrance.
It's a bit gourmandy too.
Yeah.
There's a baklava scent to it, so a little bit of pistachio, almonds, some sweetness.
Yeah, like creamy nuttiness.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, one of my picks of the niche show is Whispering Oud from Kajal. It's a great one.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mo. After that, bounced over to the fragrance shop's Bloom Room. Let's go and see what's coming up at the fragrance shop. Did you know that Givenchy don't just make fragrances? I'll go for a pistachio latte, please. Cheers. Oh, it's been a tough day. I've earned this. Oh. Hope there's some good fragrances in there because they're going to have to be good to beat this.
Rose latte. Good drinking at once.
The fragrance shop spared no expense with this event. It was in this beautiful church, all decked out with beautiful blooming flowers. It was actually pretty mind-blowing. There were drinks, and there was also some of my favourite people. Always great to catch up with the fragrance shop team. The day was still not done because Jusbox Perfumes invited me to a Michelin-starred restaurant called Solar. This was to celebrate the launch of their new fragrance, Wave of Freedom. The scent is a beautiful, fruity, fresh, oceanic, exotic fragrance. With notes of pear, cinnamon, coconut and pineapple, this is going to be amazing for the summer. It's always a privilege to be able to speak directly to the brand owners.
Listen to music, or we can spray your fragrance.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially they really improve our well-being. So whenever we are really a little bit fed up of our ordinary life, we just put a track or we spray a little bit of the perfume and we feel much better.
It was the perfect end to a perfect fragrant day. Thanks for joining me for this video at the Niche Show in London. I've smelled some great things. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to drop it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do all that, I'll see you in the next one. That's me, signing off from London.